Hello guys! Touring the Barbie zone from the previous video was interesting, but thought that somewhere nearby there are new Monster High and Ever After High dolls haunted me. It was a super exciting moment for me to see among the first how the dolls will look like after the reboot of the brand. We began with Ever After High stand. There was a screen above dolls and big figures of Ever After High characters on the sides: Raven Queen, Darling Charming and Applewhite in their Dragon Games look. Collection Dragon Games wasn't fully presented. Here you can see Raven Queen, Darling Charming and Holly O'Hare. Further is Applewhite with her dragon. The doll can ride her pet, there is a special holder for her on the back of the dragon. I was also demonstrated how to make dragon's wings flit by pressing the bow button on the dragon. Next to Apple you can see Forest Pixies, small dolls with simplified articulations which are considered to be an addition to Dragon Games collection. And they are Hare Harlow, Deer Dirla and Bird Featherly. Last stand is owned by Holly O'Hare style doll. With special devices one can do curls or gaffre on her hair without any heating. We can only guess why Mattel didn't show us dolls from Epic Winter Collection. Perhaps they are still in developing and their final version wasn't ready for the event. In contrast to Ever After High, Monster High showed us a lot of new dolls. The story about the evolution of Monster High brand began with the presentation of new variations of main characters, Frankenstein and Draculaura. Now you can see how these basic dolls will look like after the reboot. It was super exciting to see new face print by my own eyes. The makeup of dolls became softer and lighter, the eyes on the contrary are brighter and larger. Seams on Frankie's body changed color and the seam on her face became less bright. In general, the image of dolls became more friendly and colorful compared to what it was previously. Blue color dominates in Frankie's image and there are bright yellow accessories. As for Draculaura, her signature pink color is now combined with an unusual for her blue color. And this is a new character called Ari Huntington. She will be introduced in a full DVD Welcome to Monster High. By origin she is a ghost, by occupation she is another one singer and pop star. Her pearly translucent skin tone resembles Spectra in Haunted Collection. However, according to the employee of the stand, Ari and Spectra are not relatives. Color of the doll's dress looks like a piano keyboard. Her bag and shoes are pink and translucent. This is Great Scary Reef stand, and here you can see Laguna, Frankie, Toralei and new characters Calamari, Posse Reef, Perry and Pearl Serpentine. All dolls can stand on their own tails and they have elements that glow in the dark. Designer Boutique Frankenstein doll has simplified articulations and molded seams. It comes complete with stencils, stickers, markers and extra dresses. These are all things for creations of designer clothes. Note that face print of this doll is an old one, as it was released before the reboot of the brand. There is another one, simplified Frankie, on the other side of the stand, Voltage's Hair Frankie. Her face, in contrast to the first one, has a new type of face print. The doll comes with tools for playing with her hair, colored strands, stencils and the so-called hair straightener. It has integrated UV lamp and hair strands which are included are sensitive to UV light. So stencil is placed into this device, in this case it is a heart, then it clamps a hair strand sensitive to UV light and in a few seconds the image of heart appears on it. After a while it starts to fade and the game can start again. In my opinion, fasteners for hair strands on the doll's head look very strange. The rest of the stand is occupied by new dolls from the Pirate Collection, Shriek Wrecked. There is a new character in the center. It is Dana Treasurer Jones, daughter of Davy Jones. It is an unusual doll with golden skin tone, molded star patterns on her body and in a dress which can be transformed to black and gold one. External heel of her shoe can be removed, exposing the interior one, consisting of gold coins. Dolls on the sides are familiar characters in their pirate look. Gil is the only guy in this collection at the moment. Cute Catherine the Meow looks now more adult and bold, although her face print on the whole hasn't changed much. Claudine Wolf in this collection has a new face print and quite simple clothes. By the way, her necklace, according to the first promo photo, was originally destined for Dana Treasure Jones. Note that new Claudine has molded fur on her hands and legs. I think that Laguna looks nice with new type of print. Her pirate image on the whole looks interesting and detailed. I especially like the shoes and socks. Pirate Rachel Goyle is very extravagant. She has a lot of accessories, and the most unusual of them is on her head. I see kraken tentacles and a ship. Note that her face print hasn't changed. And finally, the last presented pirate doll is Draculaura, such a cheerful sailor. Her face print is of a new type, pink and blue colors dominate in her look. According to the employee of the stand, each doll of this collection has a bag, a hat and a pet. Not for nothing, Count Fabulous appeared nearby Draculaura. Also pay attention to the hands of dolls. Laguna has painted and molded hands, Draculaura and Rachel hands and forearms. And here are dolls dedicated to a movie, Welcome to Monster High. According to the employee of the stand, this movie is about going back to the core of Monster High brand, which is all about the place where everyone belongs, everyone is loved for who they are. So it will start with Draculaura, and she tells the backstory how she gathers all the monsters and creates this magical place called Monster High. There is a dance scene in the film, and this is the Dance the Fright Away play set, so girls can reenact those famous scenes they see in a movie. There is a very nice photo booth opportunity here. The girls can put their smart device in this holder, and through the Monster High app they already have, they can take photos via that. Black dance floor is driven by using a hand device. Dolls are moving in a circle, as well as spinning on their axis while being on their doll stands. Draculaura with simplified articulation comes with this playset. Dolls on the dance floor are sold separately. The fur on Claudine's collar is plastic, and now you can also see fur on her legs. Draculaura is in a dress for a prom, with black-colored hands and weird smile on her face with a new type of print. The second Draculaura in this collection is less articulated doll, she wears blue sandals. And finally, here is the last new Monster High doll, the second edition of Ari Huntington. In Welcome to Monster High collection, she is a singing interactive doll.
The girls just press this button right here on her chest. In her first feature, she lights up and she practices her pitch. So there's a sensor on her chest, and the girls bring their hand closer to her. She goes up, and then you move it, she goes down. So she practices pitch, and then you push it a second time, and the music goes on. And the closer you get to her, she sings over the music. And then one more click, and she sings and lights up on her own.
And she does come with this unusual silver doll stand with special holes for her legs. Recently, it became known that Mattel will release a Monster High doll in collaboration with Lady Gaga. It will be designed personally by the singer and her sister. The doll will resemble Lady Gaga, and we hoped to see it in all its glory at Toy Fair. Instead, we were shown just a plastic silhouette of the doll. By the way, not only the singer, but also her charity foundation Born This Way works with Mattel. The aim of this collaboration is to create a friendly, kind environment for the youth of today. Soon collectible Monster High minifigures will be released. They will be sold in blind boxes, so you won't know in advance what you will get. Boxes will be in the form of bright pink school lockers in shape of coffins, and as I understood, they can be joined by putting on each other. So this is all for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel in order not to miss my new videos. Thank you guys, and bye bye!